Hello everyone. Thank you and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss a topic about group lending. Uh, what is group lending? How is it used and how it is formed? Those are the issues, points I'm going to discuss today. So, firstly, group lending is a kind of financial arrangement where a group of people come together collectively to borrow from an NGO, a financial institution, or a lender. So there is also another form of whereby uh, a particular group can come together and do a merry-go-round. Merry-go-round. That is, they save money, but they borrow from each other and maybe repay back. So there are several ways maybe you can figure out and explain what is group lending. But today I'm going to discuss how group lending are formed. One, group lending, like I've said, these are people who meet together and in most cases they have a common goal or they have a common setting. It can be either in a particular village, they can be people doing the same kind of business. They might be farmers, they might be traders, they might be people working together, but they have a common goal of maybe uplifting each other and growing their businesses together. So, group lending can be defined in several ways. So, uh, you understand that group lending is one of the models which has been there for a very long time, and it has been used by microfinance, which is a type of financial service that provides small loans and other financial products to low income individuals and communities. So, microfinance institutions have often used group lending as a way to reach their members, as a way to reach masses and uh, divert or they bring their customers on board, those who cannot be able to access financial services in commercial banks, but they can get to microfinance institutions and have a way of saying that they are doing traditional banking. So, group lending, like I've explained a little bit earlier. So, when these people come together, there is a way they're supposed to do. And maybe this is an area whereby many people don't understand groups, and probably sometimes they get tricked if it is not well formed, or they can easily lose their money if their group was not formed well. For example, you might find somebody who is trying to come up with a group, and you find that one or two individuals out of several members, the two or three members had their goal, and their goal was maybe to steal money from their members. So, uh, group, all the members should have common goal, not specific parties or one or two individuals who brought their members together. So, how do you register a group? In Kenya, most groups are registered through a district services office. So, members they're supposed to come together, write down their minutes, and they write down their constitution. The minutes will be accompanied with a constitution which says the particular issues or particular objectives which made the group to come together. In that constitution, the group must effectively sign and put their ID numbers for each and every individual to sign against the agendas or the constitution clauses included in it. So once you draft the constitution and the minutes signed off, you can proceed and go and register for a group in the district social services office, which are designed in every district where you come from or division. So once they accept and see what you have done on your group, and they agree that they are going to give you a certificate, the social services officer is able to give a certificate which is valid for 1 year. That certificate will or must be renewed yearly. And what happens is that you go to the district offices and you'll be able to stamp, and will also be accompanied with minutes from the members showing that these people have been together for a very long time and they have an account in a particular bank. So what has happened recently is that uh, once a group goes to register, each member receives a certificate of its own. In the previous years, members never used to have only one certificate which is kept by the secretary of the group. But today, there is an additional certificate for every member which states the name of the member, which group he or she belongs to, and everything. So, why are they doing this? There's a particular aspect which people don't know, and it's that group forming groups is not uh, it is not uh, it is not under any act. For example, what do I mean when I say a group is not maybe set in any particular act? Because when you look at the Kenya law and any law which has been formed in parliament, there is nowhere you can find a group being mentioned how it is run. So this is something which was brought up to unite people and make people come together and start saving, but is not backed by any law. That is a challenge which is faced by most of the groups. Because if your member steals your money, unless you take him to the chief or you take police for them maybe to help you collect the money, there's no way you can go to court and say that, oh, one or two things need to be done here. So that is a problem. But it's something which has worked over years in different countries apart from Kenya. So I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm still on. I still have several groups, and they are working to date. So, what needs to be done once a group is established and has grown for years, and people have known what to do, they have come up with ideas. The best thing for them to do is to come with an investment kind of a group. What do I mean by investment kind of a group? I'm saying that people now should come up with investment clubs or investment groups, or what we call chama investment. Because chamas can be legally be formed, that means that when you have a chama, you can form, you can register it as a limited company, you can register it as a partnership. Why? Partnerships, they are anchored in the law. Companies, LLCs or limited companies, they are anchored under the law. If you want to form it as a business name, it is anchored on the law. So that is the beauty of moving away from forming groups which are not legally backed to groups which are legally backed up. And the beauty of that is that you can design your group depending on what you want. If it's a limited company, people have limited shares, can have limited shares. If it is a partnership, you have a partnership deed, and it gives the details of what you need or what entails to each and every individual, and the number of shares he or she has saved. And in case of anything, the partnership deed can be used in a court of law just to enforce if there was any anomaly coming up during the lifetime of the group. Similarly, when you have a company, it means that you are backed up to, you are protected under the law. So it's very important to know these things and be able to form groups in a in a way which is beneficial to each and every individual, and now you can grow together as people and start investing in masses, and you are able to grow your families and grow your businesses depending on you where you are. So that is a difference which maybe today I wanted to raise up so that you might know the difference. I can still go ahead and give you more details, but today I just want to pause there. And kindly, if you have any question, maybe you need to know or you like me to clarify, I'll be able to do that. But I've just given you a brief information about group lending and how you can grow from group lending to Chama investments, to partnerships, and to a limited company. And by doing that, you are able to secure your investment. If you are planning maybe to one day build a company, build a home, uh, import and export goods, you know, those are things which can help you do whatever you want. So thank you very much. If you like my video, do a thumbs up and subscribe.